Okay, let's start. So as we do, get the energy started, get things flowing, we're going to do a weekly forecast. I think I might, again, mix it up a bit, do a weekly forecast a bit differently. I like my 6-card spread rather than the days of the week now. But I'm still not going to pull an influence card, see what's actually influencing the whole of the week for all of us. And we've got the Two of Swords. So here we are. Wherever there is a perceived authority, we are pushing back against those things that we put over our own, the things that we put in place, the things that we've programmed to believe was an authority over us. So that's actually the thing that that's influencing us for the whole week. What we're going to have a look at now, are we going to do like a general reading for the week as the weekly forecast rather than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Because this, just to mix it up a bit, but it's also a nice spread. So this one is our conscious selves, what we know this week. Here we have the 6 of Swords. I don't know about you guys, but this tells me if you've got stuff to do, this is a really great card to get all of your ducks lined up. So if you've got outstanding stuff like I do, then this energy is to get all of your ducks lined up. It's not like a happy, pleasant card, but it's a good energy because you can see the wave there is pushing us forward, which means that it's a great energy to get those things done in a quick way. There's no sort of stop, start, or steam ahead. Now we're going to have a look at the unconscious self. What is unconsciously affecting us? I've just popped that card back in the deck, but one has jumped out. So unconsciously, this is our guidance, our soul, that intuitive part of ourselves, which Spirit speaks through, and our soul is all the same thing. And this part of us this week is the thing that guides us. So whenever we get off track, if we've got tasks to do and we get off track, this energy is going to pull us back in. This is how we know that we've gone off track, is that we have here the Page of Pentacles. So that tells us that whenever we're feeling a bit distracted, because the Page of Pentacles is all about laying a strong foundation. So if we're going off, if I'm doing some stuff, some paperwork or some admin stuff here, and I get distracted by shiny things or wanting to go in and do something like a puzzle or something, then the Page of Pentacles is going to draw me back in and remind me that what I have to do, the admin stuff, is that the basis for it's building a strong foundation. So no time to play games. So what is the thing that what is our vulnerability this week? What is it that does distract us? What is it that we're working towards? Oh, what's distracting us is grief. So this tells me that we're working through a lot of and a lot of my friends have been talking about this as well, that like a bit of fear around, not that the world is a bit shaky at the moment. There's a bit of fear around things, a bit of uncertainty around things. And this might actually be highlighted and like right in our faces this week, that sense of grief or losing something. So if we lose something, then that leaves space to fill it up with something else. So we are learning that whatever is leaving, what's that saying? If you love something, you let it go. If it comes back, it was yours. And if it doesn't, then it never was. And it's that feeling that we're becoming comfortable with. But that's what we're working towards, feeling comfortable with loss. And like the grief that comes with, so whatever it is that we're sorting out this week, it must be tapping into a deep grief and a deep well of maybe sadness or resentment or anger that's been congealed. How are we going to be this week? How are we going to tackle this? What are we going to do? Oh, we have the Hierophant, which means that we reach out and we find some people to mentor us through it. We find teachers, we find the people who are experts in that field. So it's a reminder that we are not alone. Seek out expert help. So what does that mean for us for the future, for this week? What's the energy that why are we getting our stuff sorted out? Why are we laying a foundation for our future? Why are we dealing with our grief? And why are we calling in the experts when we sort of get stuck? What's it all about? Okay, so this means the page of Eight of Pentacles, means that we are clearing the decks for our skills to shine through. In other words, whatever we have put to one side is sort of holding us back from shining and being noticed and being seen. So until we clear the decks of anything outstanding, then we will always be sort of in this sort of middle ground. And what the Eight of Pentacles is asking us to do is to rise above it. Now it's time to shine, but until we sort those things out, we can't shine. So if you feel like you're stuck this week, then that's the reason why. So get those things sorted. But what is our purpose? What's the bigger picture here? It's always nice to know what the bigger picture is, because that's the stuff that we surrender to. What's out of our hands, but we really know deep down that this is what it's all about. Oh, okay, so it's about creating something that is strong, and I just see this as something strong and untouchable. So sorting things out this week is, if there's any sorting things out this week will lessen any vulnerabilities that are around us, and so we're making us strong and untouchable. And remember, the influence was about the perceived authority around us. Well, then it's because we become the authority. So all of those things that we're scared of, we're driving off by taking care of the little things that need to get done. We're going to get encouraged by spirit, by our soul. And we're also, remember, we're dealing with some deep grief. So expect some stuff to come up that's going to bother us. All right, so that's for the week commencing March the 3rd, 2025. That's the weekly forecast. All right.